but one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Lamar. Gets it to him on the screen. Near the sideline at the 30. Still going. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Has some space inside the 15. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. They'll try and punch it in. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Forward. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Now it's Lamar. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Tyler Luke after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from 35 yards away. Luke knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that and drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Washington now to return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Drive play straight ahead. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Crackle 80, go.
Off the play fake, here's Milton. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's a difficult on the defense.
Still fighting forward. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Setting up to try the point after. right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. On the move, headed right. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds on a rough first down effort there. They're going to lose at least a few.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now here's Lamar. Hits him on the in route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, here's Lamar. Jump off caught by his back. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield on their own side.
I know coordinator quarterback will be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Lamar throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. This our last play of the quarter. Blown back gets the handoff. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Quick to the left, it's caught. Through midfield. He crosses the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 23. It's a huge pickup on the play. That'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Buffalo 18.
They'll run here on first down. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey! Gravity Lions! Ready,
Right side, quick pass, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 him 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
2. 60 by 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. No.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. It's a gain of 3, and they're going to have 2nd and goal from the 4.
A gain of 3
Ready, set.
brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Completed over the middle. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now lead by 10. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
14. Ravens lead.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Jordan Stout on now to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Brought down before the return gets far.
First down at their own 30-yard line.
To win it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us. On my people.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Coconut ready.
Here's the handoff. Cuts right. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Panther 60, Panther 6, go!
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. He's going deep this time. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem is on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Milton now on 3rd down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals at this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one's complete right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
48-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Shoots away from one. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
Gain of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete. So they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
Turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. And again, it's Jackson. He has it at the 5! And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. The designed run. Jackson keeping it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for a 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we Pirates, 70. 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Back. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Well, the president nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Get it. Go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. That's him on the quick hitter. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
60. Go. Mustang, Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Come on, come on. 18 Roderick. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. 18 Pioneer.
He's going to throw it again. This is a heater going deep. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Send this one away. Washington now to return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Milton. To his wideout, it's a screen. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Milton to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a late...
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. So you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. They will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He rolls to his right. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. He was there, just couldn't corral it. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. He's looking quickly, trying to get set.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Jackson now on 3rd. Called in left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, officer, up.
Lamar back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Setting him on the dive. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Washington now to return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Guys, ready?
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready, Lions. Let's go. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Cut out left. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They get a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Ooh, a little bit of big gainer. They connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively.
Has a hole left, room to run. Into the red zone. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens 13.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
He's got it over the middle. They'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Plowing up the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Now it's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He's got it near the ace. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
From the red zone now. Eyes top. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, got to go. You gotta go if you can't control. Precious on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of seats on. Money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Washington now to return. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The dive up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Another carry for him. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Bring the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is brought in at the 15. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Right up the gut. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. Offense in a hurry up here.
third down.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game.
41. Ravens 27. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Washington now to return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Milton. Gets himself free. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Second down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
To the left side, complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
1st and 10.
That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Get it. 19.
Give now to the running back. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
2nd and 11. At the 47-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys close to beginning the year 4-0. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. They give it to him again. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring the guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
2nd and inches.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Let it go.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. And with enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
He had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of
The
scrimmage.
16-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing